Hello, it's JR here from Kido. Today we are at the brand newly opened KidzWorld. Yes, this is the brand new KidzWorld that has just opened today. We are here for the opening earlier and it's now open to public. So let's just take a look at what you can expect when you come to KidzWorld with your kids. It's part of the it's part of your admission to the Singapore Zoo, and it actually allows you to let the kids play lah, obviously. So one of the things that is very different from the previous KidzWorld is that it's a different stop from the original KidzWorld. The original KidzWorld is further down, but there's a new stop here that you can actually stop, which is near the monkeys, that you can actually come into KidzWorld. So the KidzWorld actually consists of a dry playground as well as a water play. There's also a Ranger Buddies base camp, which is like, you know, if you are familiar with Ranger Buddies, right, it's the zoo's phygital experience whereby you actually can do quests on the app, and then now you can even come down to the base camp to actually complete some of the quests that's happening on the Ranger Buddies. So you're familiar with Ranger Buddies, this is something that you'll be interested in as well. Can show KFC again? Yes, KFC. So one of my biggest pain about the previous KidzWorld is the KFC always very crowded, very small, right? I mean, this one looks also quite small and quite crowded. So I think the problem may still exist when parents start to come over to KidzWorld. I think it's still the same issues. It's always a bit small, a bit crowded. But there is one more cafe over here. One thing good, there's one more cafe over here which is downstairs, where you can also enjoy a meal. Food from there starts around about $18 to $19 for adults meal and $10 to $11 for the kids meal. That's the one downstairs. Brand new KFC fan, I can tell. So here you have the first thing first, you have the dry playground, play tree. So it starts from the top here. So it's a little bit like a tree house, whereby this is the top, and then you have another one over there. Then there's a sand play slide, longer slide that you can actually go down from here. And then that's where you actually go down to more play areas below. So I'm just going to walk down here and then show you the other parts of KidzWorld. KidzWorld also includes the petting zoo. The petting zoo is still right. In fact, it's even better. Okay, so that's actually, in my opinion, what's the best part about this KidzWorld is actually the petting area. The experience is a lot better than previously, and I'll show it to you as I go downstairs. So if you are a little bit adventurous, you can actually go down by the slide here. There's also actually a ramp over there whereby you can actually go down as well. But let's just use a quick staircase. Of course, if you have any questions, I can try to answer. We were here earlier for the preview, and I just thought, you know, it's worth sharing this little experience here as well. So this is then the lower level of the playground. And then from here later on, I'll show you all the water playground. After the water playground, we go to the petting zoo area. We will share a little bit more about the petting area, which I think is actually, in my opinion, again, I want to repeat that it's one of the best things about this KidzWorld. So the experience here is part of your ticket, as I mentioned. The carousel is going to be brought over. So just now, earlier on, one of the staff did mention me the carousel will still be here, but it's not at this area now. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm not sure exactly where is it. But yes, it will still be around. So this is the play area. There's a sand play over there, slides, and then little bouncy trampolines. This is where they hold their shows. You know, KidzWorld used to have a animal show with the dogs and other small animals. This is where they'll show. KidzWorld open. Yes, if I'm not mistaken, it opens at the same time because it's actually within the zoo. So it must open when the zoo opens as well. So now we'll walk over to the water playground area. So as I'm walking, I'm just trying to see whether if I miss your message, you know, just type it again or share it again. Is the cafe below going to be halal certified? Good question, you know. Let's go and, it's because it's just over here. Okay, why don't we go there first before we go to the water playground? I just go and check with the staff whether the cafe is halal certified. Yes, it's open already. Open today. Today first day. So there are people already here. So let's just take a look and see whether, because they don't, I think it should be. I saw it. Let's ask and see whether it is halal certified. Just give me a minute to check. Hi, sorry, just want to ask a question. Is the cafe halal certified?
We don't have the cert, right?
Not.
The supply is halal lah.
Oh, the supply is but not the cert yet lah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, so I think it's Muslim friendly at the moment, but it's not halal certified. Okay, so this is actually, since we are here, so this is the other cafe that you can enjoy. So there is actually 2 dining areas within KidzWorld now, this cafe as well as the KFC upstairs that we saw upstairs just now. So let's say going over to the water play area. So the water play area is actually inside there. It's a very interesting water play area. They call it like a water maze. It is not like your usual slides and stuff, so it's a little bit different. I'm sure the kids will still enjoy themselves. Kids being kids, I think it's water play, they would definitely still enjoy themselves. But it's slightly different, so let's just take a look at what you can expect at the water play area. It's called Split Splash. Interesting name also. So if you go over, this is the water play area, and this is the ramp that I was talking about earlier on. This is the ramp that actually leads up and down in case you bring your pram or things like that. So this is the water play area. So why is it interesting and why is it called a shifting maze? Because just now when we were here, we saw actually it changes. Now everything is up. I don't know how it changes or when it changes, but just now when we were looking at it, you know, it will move. Sometimes certain parts will go down, sometimes certain parts will go up. So it's like a little, now it's going, some parts are going down and some parts are going up. So it's like a shifting maze for the little ones to play at. And they have a little bucket here as well. So like I said, it's not as exciting as the previous KidzWorld. You know, the previous one had a big bucket and stuff. So it's not the same. But at the same time, I'm sure the kids will have an hour of fun at least over here. Then of course there are bathing and changing areas where you can wash the kids up as well. So these are the washing area, and of course you have the showers and you have the ones that are open showers, which is also quite cool. It's all in a bucket shape. So the guy was telling us to give it a try early on. So it's like you're actually bathing under the bucket, for example. Okay. And then now we will go and take a look at the petting zoo area. There is in a way 2. One is the outdoor one, whereby you actually can get up close with the goats, the little horses, which there's a name fella. Sorry, the name escapes me at the moment, as well as ducks and chickens. You can actually get close up to. You can actually go into the enclosure. I think something that was not available at the last zoo. Can see the changing rooms. Okay, let's go back to the changing room. Let's go back to the changing room. There are pony walks. I don't think so. Unlike the last KidzWorld, whereby you know there was this part whereby they could walk. I don't think they had any walking area that we saw earlier on. So I don't think there's a changing. Sorry, there's a pony walk. This is the shower area. So just so this is a little shower area over here. So there are a few showers area, and then of course this is the outdoor washing area as well. Okay, let's now walk towards the petting zoo. Okay, as we go over to the petting zoo, as I said, there's one that is for the larger animals, which is the little horse, as well as the goats. You can actually go into an enclosure and get up close to them. And then there is another one which is the air-conditioned area, whereby you can actually get up close to the rabbits, cats and dogs. And there are other enclosures there whereby you can look at some of the other rodents and animals as well. So let's walk down. So as I said earlier on, this is a main outdoor play area. So it's shaped like the two tree houses. You can see. Then on top there is where we were at the beginning. That's actually the entrance. That's where we started. Then there's a sand play area inside there. There's also, like I said, the stage area over here as well, whereby I think most of the shows will be held in the future. It's open today. It's open today at 12:30. Yeah. So earlier on we were here in the morning for the opening, and we had a little tour. So I may not have all the questions, but let's see whether I can answer as many as you ask me. So this is the area. A little bit hot though, not very sheltered. A little bit hot. It was hot this morning. It's still hot now. Yeah, so I think hopefully the trees will grow and provide a bit of shade. And these are it is called animal land, whereby you can actually get close to the goats. So earlier on, when it was feeding time, they let the goats out into this area, and families can actually be inside here to actually feed and pet and touch the goats. Then of course over here at the other side, we have the Falabellas, which is then also same experience. They let them out, and then families and children can actually be here. You have to leave your bags outside because they apparently will bite your bags and stuff, and wash your hands before coming in and out as well. And then to what I think is probably the most exciting part about this little KidzWorld. It's called the Little Paws. So Little Paws is also another petting area, and it's actually where you can, so this is the paws, must pay for the feeding. Wow. Actually, I don't know. I don't think so, but I'm not 100% sure. So that one I may need to try to check. Good question. We didn't ask just now. We will try to ask when I find somebody as well. Okay, so let's carry on first. Let me ask if I can see anybody. This is the petting area. This is where you get to actually pet the these are the rabbits, and here more rabbits. Okay, but actually what I felt was really exciting was when we can go into the canine clubhouse. You could go in, you can go in, sit there. It's like a dog cafe, cat cafe there. You can go in and sit with the dogs. There was a golden retriever and stuff. Oh, they're all sleeping in it. Okay, so this is actually, you can go in. It's all part of the experience. It's all part of the experience, and this is where you can go in with the cats. So the cats are all inside. We could go in and you can sit there, you can pet the cats, you can bring the kids in. If I'm not wrong, what I heard was it's a free experience, but of course if there's a lot of people, then you have to actually wait outside and queue. So there are people here that I think I can ask some questions that you have. Can I ask some questions about the feeding? Would you be able to help me? Is there any fee?
There's no feeding here.
No, when you go inside the goat area,
There's no feeding.
you can only petting
Yes,
only.
only
Do you
petting.
need to pay to go in?
No.
No, so all these are all no need to pay. Just need to queue and make sure that
Just when the space is open, then if the space is open, then you can go in lah. So you just need to look at
the timings.
Yeah, there's no fixed time. Yeah, no
Okay,
fixed
so
time.
as and when
As and when.
the animals are ready, it happens. And if you see, you just join in the queue. Can. Thank you. Okay, so you heard it. Not feeding, sorry, petting. And it happens when you actually reach here and the animals are ready and it's happening. You can actually join in the queue and you can actually join them in the experience to actually pet the animals. So there's no fees at all to pet, to go in with the cats, the dogs, or even the goats as well. Just now we could also go into rabbits, but just to confirm, maybe I also want to ask. I don't think so. I don't think we are allowed in now actually. So that one you also may need to come here and check and ask. But apart from that, of course there are little enclosures whereby you see the other rodents as well. Yeah. Ooh. Or sleeping. So I think this whole experience, in my opinion, is a lot more. I feel, I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been to the KidzWorld at the other end as well. But I feel it's a lot more interactive. I think there's a lot more elements of being with the animal, playing with the animals. There's also a lot more interaction for the kids to play, the playground and the wet playground. A little bit disappointed lah, the wet play area doesn't have the big play area that we are used to for KidzWorld, the big splashing bucket. So a little bit disappointed with that. To pay for feed, no, there's no feeding. So there's no feeding, there's only petting and it's free. You just have to wait for them to open the slot up. So you come, there's no fixed slot as well. You come, when the animals are ready or there is, then they will open up. It's free. There's, like I said, no fees for joining any of the petting, but there's no feeding, there's only petting. So that is the experience that you get when you go into the goat, the Falabella, as well as the little paws where the small animals are. So this is a pram this is the space I'm talking about. So that's all actually. So this KidzWorld is, like I said, is not at the same spot as the previous KidzWorld. It's a little bit before that. If you take the tram, it's a little bit before that. You will see it. There's a grand entrance to show you are already arriving at the KidzWorld. And this is the little view that you get as you walk up the ramp, and then that's the playground here. So just show you the play area. So this is the play area that we saw there. So like I said, the disappointing part for me is like it's not the previous big water play, but at the same time, yes, added a lot more interaction with the animals. Yes, a lot more proximity with the animals. As I think I really love the fact that there is this area that you can go in to sit and pet the cats and sit and pet with the dogs. I think that's really cool, and there's no extra fees for doing that as well. So going up, yeah. So that's about it actually. This is the little area for KidzWorld, the new KidzWorld. It is now open. It is part of the entire experience as part of your admission to the zoo. Can see the wet play area again. Tired leh, but okay. That's it. Let's go down this staircase. I'm not going all the way down. I'm just going to stand at the halfway mark so you can take a look. Okay, let me just walk down again to the wet play area. The wet play area, they call it a wet maze. If you missed what I said earlier on, essentially the water sprouts that you see now, they change direction. There are some parts they'll go down, some parts they'll go up, creating like a changing maze kind of experience. Let's see whether I can zoom in. So I know you go down here. So that's the water play area. And then there's a little bucket there, splashing bucket over there. Is there the KidzWorld gift shop? Yes, there's also a gift shop. Interesting question, not a very common question. Yes, there's also a gift shop at the top as well, which you can see. So that's the water play area. It's not a huge one. Like I said, it's very different from the last water play in KidzWorld. So this one is like what they call a water maze. The water sprouts will change direction and little ones can go running around. Okay, let's change. Let's move up. Let's take a look at the gift shop, perhaps. Hi Melody, hello. Yes, you should come, Melody. I'm sure your kids will love it here as well. It is very fun. I mean, the playground and the water play, to be fair, it's quite common, right? I mean, a lot of playgrounds are like that, a lot of water plays. But the petting zoo, I think the petting zoo is really the little paws area, the petting zoo, that one is really cool. It's like a free cat cafe, dog cafe experience. Okay, so this is the KidzWorld shop that you were asking about. And this is where you can get your products from KidzWorld, all the different products that's available. Yes, they still have the auditorium. Okay, let me just show you the auditorium. It's open, right? Yes, it's open. It's open today. It's just open. Just open to public. The preview ended at 12:30 and it just opened to public. And for the area that you can watch the shows, it's over there. I'm walking over. It's downstairs. As you can see, that's the animal buddies area. That's where the shows will be held at. So you can actually hold shows there. Over there. This is where the shows will be in the future. And of course, you see now there are a lot more children playing now around. You can even slide down. A bit of fair warning though, slides really quick. I went down, so I know. I can say it's really quick. So you got to be careful with the kids. If they're going down, there's a little sand play area over here. New zoo, same zoo. Same zoo, different experience. Same zoo, different KidzWorld. Oh, I think that's all. That's all I have. So just one big round around this. It's not very big. It's not a very big place, but it has packed quite a bit of stuff for children, for everyone, for families actually. Like I said, the two things I really like. The petting zoo is one. The second thing is you have a cafe as well as KFC now for your meals. Is this still at tram stop 4? No, it's not tram stop 4. It is one stop before. I'm not sure what number is this, but it's quite obvious once you come over here, which once you can see it, because there's the tram stop outside there, and this is the entrance. It's only playground. No, it's not just the only playground. So it's a dry playground, a wet playground, as well as a petting zoo, and for both small animals as well as larger animals like the goats, the rabbits. You can like a little cat and dog have area as well. Yes, the playground is big. And then of course, like I said earlier on, if you're familiar with Ranger Buddies, this is the physical experience that you can have with your Ranger Buddies app. You can actually come in to enjoy the activities as part of your Ranger Buddies missions. What else? Yeah, that's about it. Okay, I gotta hang around for another maybe a minute or so for questions. But okay, if you have any more things like pictures or things like that, right? You can actually check out the post. We just did a post earlier, so you can check out the post. There's a little bit more pictures there as well. Sorry, I missed the. Is there? Oh no, you don't have to pay separately. It's all part of the experience. There's no extra fee for coming in, except for the Ranger Buddies experience. There is a $12 fee for renting these binoculars to be part of the entire AR experience. We didn't rent it earlier on, so I'm not very sure exactly what the experience is. But that one is the only thing that's paid. More ways for parents to spend our money. Well, technically, if you're coming to the zoo, it's already all paid for, so no additional fees. Except maybe if you're buying food here. As I mentioned, the food downstairs, right, is about $10 to $11 for kids meal, about $18 to $19 for a normal adult meal. I had a fish and chip, which was okay, not decent. A little pricey on the $18 $19 front, but it's an attraction venue, so that's kind of the pricing we will get lah if we were to come to an attraction. Okay, any last questions? I'm going to end it off here. If you do need more information, do check out our post that we have posted. I will also be sharing this video later on as a post as well. Need to come more early. Don't think has finish the whole place, including the zoo. Yes, yes. This itself, I say plus play, plus eat, plus wash, up 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. Play an hour, eat another 45 minutes, wash out everything another 45 minutes. So 2.5 hours to come inside here. So you need to, if you're coming to the zoo, you need to plan this, and then you need to come early so it's not hot, or you need to come late so that it's not hot. You don't come at this time. Now it's about going to rain, so not. But otherwise, I say come early when the zoo opens, or come in the later part of the, or come here at the later part after you visited the other parts of the zoo. Okay, I say I'm going, and I think that's all we have. Any last questions? Countdown: 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys again. I hope you enjoyed the sharing here. Like I said, if you need more information, you can check out the post that we did earlier on, as well as we'll be sharing this video. An article will come up a bit later on as well. Then we will be able to share more information. Otherwise, thank you so much and bye bye. See you guys. I'm not sure the tram stop is here just right outside. You'll be able to see it. There's no number actually, unfortunately. I can't really see the number. I'm not sure where is the number. But it's not the same location. The KidzWorld is not the same location as the last location. Okay, last question already. Okay, thank you guys. Bye bye. Have bunnies. Oh, I cannot finish this video. Yes, petting zoo downstairs, little pets area, air conditioned, bunnies, dogs. There's a dog place where I sit with the dogs. There's a cat's place as well. There's 6 cats there. There's also an outdoor petting area whereby you can pet the fellas, the little horses, as well as the goats. Okay, see you guys. Bye bye.